What up, y'all? First of all, let me thank all y'all. I want to thank all of y'all, whether you left a positive comment, whether you left some negative. I want to thank all y'all for, supporting the channel. Definitely to all my new subscribers. Thank y'all. We on the road to 1,000. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, then I'll be able to actually live stream during the games and stuff like that, which is something I want to do, which is something I actually like to do. So I can get like up to the minute reactions to touchdowns and all this type of stuff. Um, but other than that, man, I want to talk about this draft, man, and how disappointing it was. I'm not gonna go down the line of who we picked because it really don't matter. All we did really was shore up the line. I know today, or was it yesterday, we ended up signing a wide receiver out of Michigan State. We ended up signing some other people. Um, really, that's all. That's all we're gonna be looking for now is undrafted free agents to bring in and have during camp to see who can make the roster because pretty much all we banking on in the wide receiver group is Adams, Lazar, Kumaro, Valdez Scanlon, EQ, and Funches. That's all who we really banking on. We don't have the capital to really sign nobody. We don't have any space. We don't have no money. So pretty much we don't have anything to really bring to the table to sign somebody because last year we spent all our money on the defensive side. And next year we gotta pay Clark, we gotta pay Bakhtiari, we gotta pay Kevin King, we gotta pay Aaron Jones, Jamal Williams. It's just like we kind of dug ourselves a hole, and I don't see this team getting any. I didn't see this team getting any better to uh, be able to challenge for no ring next year. We could challenge for one. I could definitely see us as a playoff team, but for us to get over the hump of the 49ers, who pretty much got better. They added to their already stacked wide receiver group. Um, I seen they end up trading Matt Breida to the Dolphins. They end up trading Goodwin, which could have been somebody good for us to get. But again, we don't have no money to pay nobody to even bring nobody in. We got to either fucking rely on rookies or was able to pick somebody in the draft. So it's like even next year we gonna be uh, stuck for money. I don't think like Lindsay is coming back next year, but again, we got to use all that money to pay Bakhtiari. We got to pay Clark, and we got to pay Jones. I don't know if they keep Kevin King, depending on how he played this year. If he played a whole year out, maybe we could offer him something, but it's just so disappointing, man. For a team that is this was this well, I ain't gonna say that close to a Super Bowl because the run defense just gave up. The score wasn't close. So Packers didn't put up a fight that whole game. So for us to be this far from getting to the Super Bowl, man, it's mind-boggling, man. And again, I said some pros and cons of signing Jordan Love, and again, that's gonna be a future prospect. Only time we'll ever see him earlier is preseason, or if something happened to Rodgers. Lord willing, nothing does happen to him, because if he goes down, I do not think Jordan Love can just come in and make a difference right away. But this was a horrible draft, man. I know we went offensive line. We drafted a defensive lineman. We drafted a linebacker. I'm not finna go through who we drafted. I'm not finna break down these guys. All these guys were picked around where they need to be picked at. It's just super disappointing, man. Super disappointing with the amount of talent on the board, with us having the amount of capital. I just felt like we could have did a lot more, and Jordan Love, man, this guy better become great. He can become. I've seen some people talk about he can become someone we can trade. in the future for draft picks. Maybe. Who knows, man? We won't know for a while. We'll get a glimpse of him. We'll get a glimpse of him the first preseason game, first maybe couple. I don't know if Rodgers, he might not play to the third. If he do play the second preseason game, he might play a drive or something. But we not really going to, this guy's not going to see the field unless something barbaric happens to Rodgers, which I wish don't happen, because if we lose this guy, we have no chance of doing anything. We have no chance of succeeding. I don't care how abysmal people think he's playing now and how his play has diminished. Only reason I say his play has diminished is because he don't have Jordy to throw it to no more. He don't have the weapons he had. He don't have a Cobb. I'm just praying and I'm wishing that our wide receivers step up. And I'm going to do a quick video on that. And I'm going to call them out. I'm going to call all those guys out. Even Davante Adams. I'm going to call him out too. Because I need Pro Bowl receivers. I need people that are going to get open. I need people that are going to work hard. Not on Instagram. Not on social media. Working hard every day. Fuck the virus. Go in your backyard. Train. Do what you got to do, man. Because if they're banking on these guys, which it look like they're doing, which I think, Matt LaFleur and Gutekunst is like, well, we got a strong enough running game. We got decent, we got decent wide receivers behind Adams to do enough. I think we do have enough to do, enough people to do. And I think getting rid of Allison was a good thing. But we're going to get into that in the next video. This is mostly about the draft. And my draft grade for the Packers is going to be harsh. They're getting a D. And I'm going to tell you why. They're only getting a D because of what they needed to get to help this team now. They did that with getting a lot of rookie linemen. But to help this team now, it's a D. Now, if Jordan Love in the future becomes a superstar, becomes a franchise quarterback, we could lean on for 10+ years, then they get an A. Okay? But until then, they get a D. A solid D. I'm not gonna say a D+. Maybe a D+ because I looked at AJ Dillon. He looks like a pounder. He looks like somebody that might make a difference for us. But until I see production out this class, they're getting a D. A D. That was almost an F. We had the worst rated draft. Out of 32 teams, the Green Bay Packers had the worst rated draft. Some of the highest were Minnesota, were Dallas, San Francisco. NFC teams reloaded. Philadelphia got a A+. All right, man. If Goot want to keep his job, if Matt LaFleur want to keep their job, and they want to build this certain kind of team that tries to be balanced, but is still lacking in certain areas, man, you're going to get exploited. So again, man, I'm going to keep this video short and sweet. My grade for the Green Bay Packers 2020-2021 draft, well, 2020 draft, is a fucking D. Let me know your draft grades. Please like, please subscribe. I appreciate all my new subscribers. I appreciate all you guys, all y'all insight. I'm getting so much feedback from you guys. I appreciate all y'all. And I'm sorry I didn't make a video yesterday. I was just exhausted with the draft. I didn't even want to talk about them yesterday. I was exhausted. Plus, I was spending time with my family. COVID going on. There's a lot more time to spend time with your family or doing hobbies and other stuff you have going on. So all y'all stay safe. All y'all stay positive. Hopefully, I don't know, man. Hopefully y'all, like I said, I'm gonna talk about other stuff in other videos, man. I ain't gonna put too much in here, but my grade, man, It's a big fat D. So appreciate all y'all, man. Definitely comment, definitely like, definitely subscribe. Peace.